isn't there a user manual of you? Imagine that when you're born, the nurse comes to tell your parents, beautiful new child, and here's the user manual. Here's what the child's going to be good at. Here's the kinds of people that they're going to like to work around. Here's the kinds of problems that they're going to most love solving. When we get one of these digital distraction machines, isn't there a user manual? It tells you what it's good at. It tells you what it's not good at, what you shouldn't use it for. Why isn't there a user manual of you? Well, none of us have that. So we have to make it up as we go along. How do we do that? We're trial and error machines. We don't call it trial and success. We call it trial and error. You go to touch the stove when you're a kid, it's hot. You don't touch it again. Well, okay, maybe I touched it a couple of times. I wasn't that bright a kid, but you get the idea. We're making mistakes, and we're continually trying to figure out, what did we learn? What are the skills that we're using? How do we solve particular kinds of problems? And over time, we build out that user manual of us. We get a new view of some of the skills and capacity that we have. The problem is that there are some peculiar aspects of our human psychology where we actually don't always recognize our own skills. That is, we're kind of like icebergs. We get a little bit of visibility about what's above the water, but there's a whole bunch of things that we can do that we think everybody else can do that's below the waterline. And so we don't really understand or have a complete view of an inventory of all of our abilities and experiences. And so what's necessary, I think, for each of us is to do two things. The first is keep on recognizing all the incremental insights, the new ways we build out just one more page in the user manual of us each day when you're solving new problems. And the second is to continually recognize what you've learned, and as my friend Esther Dyson says, to continually make new mistakes. I'm Gary Bolles, and that's my view from the heights.